Hi, I'm Emily and I'm gonna show my dragon book. So first I have this pinkish, it's kind of hard to tell with the light, that I made with the salt, and it just has like a purple dot in the middle and then pink around the edges. This one was kind of like the first one I made. I tried to do like the wet on wet. The crown kind of went away, but I still like how it looks. This is just another salt one, salt resist. It's kind of the same idea, but different colors. And then you flip it around to the back. These are just like my end pieces that I used. I really like this one a lot. I thought it was cute. And then these ones were both wet on wet. They kind of look pretty similar, but they were used with the crown, and they're just blue and purple. And then it folds up like this, and I have this string to tie it. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce my bookmaking idea that I have. So I drew just a little sketch up, obviously didn't go into too much detail, but just drew little pictures of what I was like thinking was gonna go and like what would be on each page. So I was thinking of doing an accordion book, and this is kind of, I tried to draw like the flaps that show how it would like fold in to give you the real details. So on the cover, which would not be like this, but on the outside, obviously, I would have my journey to teaching. And because I want to make my book about how I grew into wanting to be a teacher, which it came from my mom, because my mom has been an elementary education teacher. She was recently moved to the middle school a few years ago, but she's back at elementary now. And so this is kind of my story. So the first one is obviously me being born, whatever. There's my mom, there's me. And then the second page is always going to take your child to work day. I have two other siblings, and I was the only one who was like very interested in being at take your child to work day. So that's us three right there, and that's me smiling. Then after going to take your child to work day, I actually set up a whole school in my basement. So that's me playing in my play classroom and whatever. And then when I went on to get like better in school, I made sure I always had really good grades. That was really important to me, is keeping good GPA, all that stuff. And then I got into babysitting around like 12, 13 years old. I got into babysitting, and that's what really made me realize like I love little kids. Like this is definitely what I want to do. And then we get to high school graduation, you know, furthering my education. When we get to college, and that's a little college town, whatever. And then lastly is kind of like foreshadowing the future, hopefully, but it is me in my classroom on my own. And yeah, so that's my idea. And one concern I do have is making sure my book like comes out neat and cute, and like I have all these ideas in my head, but sometimes I really struggle putting them all together when it comes to the real thing. So hopefully I'm able to do that and make it how I want. But yeah, thank you.